Do you want to know how much time you may truly have left once you reach your 70s? At this stage of life, every year feels more meaningful, and the reality is that your body is already sending you clues about your long-term health. Some people in their 70s still feel energetic, focused, and full of life, while others begin slowing down, dealing with health concerns and constant tiredness. The reason behind this difference often comes down to a few important signs, subtle but powerful signals that can give you a clearer picture of your future. In today's video, we're going to explore 7 signs that can reveal how long you may live after age 70. These aren't guesses or old beliefs, they're based on real patterns doctors and researchers have observed in people who age well and live long, healthy lives. By the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly what to pay attention to in your own body and habits, and more importantly, what changes you can make to increase your chances of living longer and staying healthier. Make sure you stay until the end, because many people overlook small details that can have a huge impact on their future. Once you understand these signs, you'll have a clearer understanding of where you stand and what steps you can take to add more quality years to your life. Now let's begin. One of the strongest clues about how long you might live after turning 70 isn't hidden in your genes, your medical history, or even your diet. It comes from something much simpler: how fast you walk. Research shows that older adults who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace tend to live longer than those whose speed declines noticeably. Walking speed is closely linked to your overall health, muscle strength, heart function, lung capacity, and even brain health. Picture 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe walks every morning at a comfortable pace, moves without difficulty, and climbs stairs with confidence. His steps are stable and well-balanced. Frank, however, has slowed down significantly in the last few years. He often needs breaks, struggles to keep up, and sometimes feels unsteady. Joe's pace suggests strong physical function, while Frank's declining speed could be a sign of weakening muscles, reduced circulation, or early neurological issues. Slow, unsteady walking isn't just a normal part of aging, it can be a warning that your overall resilience is fading. The good news: walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the stronger your legs and heart become. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Start with small steps, add more daily walks, use light weights, or practice simple leg exercises. Because in many ways, the rate at which you move through life can reveal how long you'll keep moving at all. Your pace matters more than you think. It may surprise you, but the strength of your grip can reveal a lot about your long-term health. Studies show that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A strong, steady grip reflects healthy muscles, good blood flow, and a well-functioning nervous system. A weakening grip, however, can be an early sign of muscle loss, frailty, or increased risk of health complications. Imagine 2 men, both 78. Robert has always kept his hands strong by staying active and lifting light weights. He never struggles with opening jars or carrying groceries. Walter, however, recently noticed that even simple tasks feel harder: twisting a bottle cap, holding a heavy bag, or opening containers. He assumes it's just age catching up with him, but he doesn't realize that losing grip strength often signals declining muscle mass, which can increase the chance of falls, injuries, and a shortened lifespan. Your hands reflect the condition of your entire muscular system. If they're weakening, the rest of your body probably is too. The good news is that grip strength can be rebuilt. Squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grips, or carrying light weights regularly can make a huge difference. Take a moment to test yourself. Does your handshake feel weaker? Are everyday tasks becoming harder? Don't ignore these signs. Your ability to hold on today may reflect how well you'll hold on to life in the years to come. If you're still here and finding this helpful, comment 2 down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Most people don't think about balance until they start losing it. But your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a surprisingly powerful predictor of longevity. Studies show that older adults with poor balance are more likely to experience falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Those who maintain good balance tend to live longer, healthier lives. Picture two women in their 70s. Carol stays active by walking and practicing yoga, and she can lift one foot off the ground without wobbling. Nancy, however, struggles to stay steady when she tries the same. She often needs support and feels off balance. Nancy doesn't realize that declining balance isn't just an inconvenience, it's a sign that her coordination, muscles, and even brain function may be weakening. Good balance relies on strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when turning, or needing support from walls or furniture, it's time to work on it. The good news: balance can improve at any age. Try standing on one foot daily, walking heel to toe, or practicing gentle Tai Chi. Test yourself right now. Can you hold one foot up for 10 seconds? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Improving your balance today can help you stay independent and strong for years to come. The way you sleep says a lot about how long you may live. Sleep isn't just rest, it's when your body heals, your immunity strengthens, and your brain removes toxins. Studies show that people over 70 who sleep well and consistently tend to live longer and stay healthier. But poor sleep increases the risk of memory problems, heart issues, weakened immunity, and cognitive decline. Think of Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a regular sleep schedule, gets around 7 hours per night, and wakes up refreshed. Bill, however, struggles to fall asleep, wakes up often, and rarely feels rested. Over time, Henry remains mentally sharp and energetic, while Bill deals with fatigue, brain fog, and even changes in blood pressure, all linked to poor sleep. If you wake up frequently, feel tired all day, or notice your sleep has changed, pay attention. Poor sleep can come from stress, diet, lack of activity, or conditions like sleep apnea. The good news: you can improve sleep quality. Reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a routine, getting morning sunlight, and avoiding heavy meals at night can all help. Your sleep isn't just about comfort, it plays a major role in your long-term health. If you're finding this helpful, comment below and make sure you're subscribed. How you eat after 70 is a major predictor of longevity. A healthy appetite and balanced diet keep your muscles strong, your immune system active, and your energy high. But a sudden drop in appetite or poor eating habits can signal deeper health issues and may accelerate aging. Consider Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys nutritious foods, prepares her meals, and maintains a healthy weight. She feels energized throughout the day. Susan, however, often isn't hungry. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight. She doesn't realize that a shrinking appetite can be a sign that her body isn't absorbing nutrients properly, a problem that can weaken muscles, slow metabolism, and strain the immune system. Loss of appetite is often connected to digestive issues, hormonal changes, or early cognitive decline. If you've noticed changes, feeling full quickly, losing interest in food, or unexpectedly losing weight, don't ignore it. Eating well after 70 isn't just about calories, it's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to stay strong. Focus on whole foods, drink water regularly, and pay attention to your hunger patterns. The way you eat today directly affects your strength and independence in the years ahead. How you manage stress after 70 can reveal a lot about your longevity. Chronic stress damages the immune system, raises the risk of heart disease, and speeds up aging. But people who manage stress well tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharper. Take John and Richard, both 76. John also faces challenges, unexpected bills, family issues, and health scares, but he handles them with calmness. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, and doesn't dwell on problems. Richard, however, constantly worries. Small issues overwhelm him, and negative thoughts drain his energy. Over time, his stress raises his blood pressure, disrupts his sleep, and lowers his vitality. Long-term stress triggers inflammation, which is linked to many age-related diseases, including Alzheimer's and heart conditions. If you're often tense or overwhelmed, pay attention. Mindfulness, exercise, breathing techniques, or simply laughing more often can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when problems arise, do you adjust and move forward? Or do you let stress control you? Your ability to stay calm and focused is not just good for your mind, it's essential for a longer, healthier life. If you're still watching, comment 6 below and make sure you're subscribed. Your relationships may be one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Studies show that older adults with strong social ties, through family, friendships, or community activities, tend to live longer and stay healthier. Meanwhile, loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and early death. Imagine two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor stays connected with friends, joins a book club, and spends time with family. She laughs often and feels supported. Barbara, however, spends most of her days alone. Over time, she feels isolated, her mood drops, and her health begins to worsen. Human connection is more than emotional comfort, it protects physical health. Socializing keeps your brain active, lowers stress, and releases chemicals that support overall well-being. If you've been withdrawing from others, avoiding calls, or spending more time alone, try reconnecting. Even small efforts, calling an old friend, joining a group, or having regular conversations, can make a huge difference. The relationships you build today not only bring joy, they can help you live longer. Now that you've learned these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect. Are you moving through life with energy and stability, or have you noticed little changes that may be warning signs? The good news is that most of these signs, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, eating habits, stress, and social connections, can be improved. Your future isn't fixed. The choices you make right now can profoundly impact the years ahead. If you've recognized areas to work on, don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to change. Start now. Walk more, strengthen your body, prioritize sleep, nourish yourself, manage stress, and stay connected. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Longevity isn't measured only in years, but in the quality of those years. Thank you for watching. Tell us in the comments one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it. Your comments motivate and inspire us every day. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.